Hello again. Welcome back. Sorry I was gone for a couple of days. Sometimes we have to sell our souls for a minute, pay the bills. That's how it works. So, update. The brake parts have arrived. New springs, new clips, retainers. Now the mission is get them in the car. So I think that's what we'll be doing today. Getting the brakes together. Trying to get all the brake lines bled. We got all the brake lines in the other day. Want to get this car down off the jack stands so I can start working on the other end, get it timed up. Then we can go cruising. Can't wait. I'll be back soon. This is never any fun. Drum brakes will test your patience. Tested mine. I think it's on. Got to tank them up a little bit, get them snug to the drum, drag a little. Little resistance on the drum. We'll go around the other side, put the other side on, then we'll get everything adjusted up. Will test your patience. I turned off the cussing part. So there it is. Brake shoes are in. All that waiting around for parts and all these weeks up on jack stands, about a half hour it's done. So that's that part. Now I got to get everything bled. Got the new wheel cylinders in there, no fluid in the system. That's next on the list. See you in a minute. Look where I'm at. What you need when you're trying to bleed brakes by yourself. Starting to see some fluid now. Need to go check the reservoir. Make sure I got some fluid in there. Doing stuff like this, it'll test your patience. Keep going. Just invite a buddy over. Any day now. It's taking longer than I expected, but it did empty all the fluid out. Gonna go switch over to the other side, see if I can pull some of the air out of there. This is no fun. My forearms are getting a hell of a workout. These are the challenges you have when you try to do things by yourself. It's a longer process, but it gets it done. If I'd have just invited over a buddy, we could have bled the brakes and went out and had pizza by now. Could have bled the brakes, had beer and pizza and a movie. Back to the other side. See if we can get all the air out. I think we're almost there. And that's what you want to see in these. Once it starts pulling nothing but fluid, you should be good to go. So there it is. Brake shoes are in, wheel cylinders are in, brakes are bled, fluid's in the system. Now I got to put the wheels on, adjust them up, stomp on them brakes, check for leaks, mash on them brakes like crazy till before I move out of this yard. Last time I was out on the road, I told you I drove home with no brakes. That's not any fun. Don't want to do that again. So, Let me get the tires back on the machine, get it off the jack stands, finally, see where we go from there. See if I could adjust them up a little before we take it down off the jack stands. Over to the other side. Here we go. So here we are in the Mad Max machine. Gonna fire it up, mash on the brakes, see if I blow anything out. Well, here we go on the road. Don't know how that's gonna work out. Well, it's going. Blowing the leaves off. Been sitting there so damn long. So far so good. I haven't stepped on the brake though. They seem to be working. It's nice to not have a car on jack stands. You don't know. It's been sitting there so damn long. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. I gotta work on the timing. It's driving like a dog, but it's going. And it's stopping. That's the most important part. That bell's gonna drive me nuts. I don't know why it does that. Sometimes it don't. Hopefully it'll stop again. I'm still alive. And there you go. That's how projects go. If you've been following along since the beginning, Mad Max machine's been up on jack stands since day one, and plus all the brake lines were blown out. Now has all new brake lines. Rear end was leaking oil like a sieve. Now has all new bearings and seals. All the brake lines in the back are replaced. All the brake lines all the way up through the frame are replaced. All except for the left front. That's the one I couldn't get off, and when I do the brakes on the left front, we'll change that one too. The good thing is, it ain't on jack stands no more. This car's been on jack stands for probably 2.5 months, and that's never any fun. I bought this car to drive, and it's been sitting here. Registered it to drive, and it's been sitting here. So that goes. Maybe tomorrow we'll get some soap on the old girl. There's a couple of car shows around town. There's the Latin Fest up at Leadfoot City. Maybe we'll go check out the Latin Fest and see what kind of lowriders and stuff we can find out there. Guaranteed to see 1 or 2 of them. And we'll see what the other car show up in Spring Hill is doing. The one that got rained out last week. We'll see how the day goes. Tomorrow morning, first thing, we'll be out here doing the timing on that car. That's next. It's running like a dog, and I want it to run nice. It stops nice now. It's got to run nice. Well, until then, I think I'm going to call this one a shoot, or whatever. So, until tomorrow morning, hasta la vista, baby.